Alrighty. I think we are cruising. Let's get the live stream. I didn't edit this one, I don't think. So let me pop this chat out. Chill on over there for a second there, mate. Chill on over there for a second. It's not the 18th. It's the 19th. So here, gotta save that quick. Alright, and then we're gonna go over to the Instagram. Go live on the Instagram. Bring the Instagram right over there. Epic. Make sure we got the image on. And now we're cruising. Alright. Let's get this cruising. Alright. Green on. Hello everybody, it's me. We're back again today. Alright. We got 3 more pots for you guys. I'm gonna get over there. I'm gonna get those 3 start cooking up. I don't want to take too much time today. I gotta post and I gotta edit a bunch of stuff tonight. So I'm gonna get right into it. I'll see you over there in a second. Green off. Alright, we're going to tilt this over to me just a tad. Great. Okay, I got this one. Wait, do I have my headband? My crown? I don't have it either. Oh, man. Do I not have it in my beard either? No. That's so frustrating. I don't have a hair clip or nothing? Well, looks like I'm going to just have to get hair. Reclaim my hair today, y'all. Do I have hair clip over there? Nope. We could use the hat. We'll use the hat. Is it weird to wear a hat on the inside? Or indoors? Maybe a little bit. I feel like that's okay though. Where's my, there we go. And so the only reason I'm wearing the hat is just to keep the hair. I feel like this looks kind of weird. But again, that's okay. Push this in. We just gotta make sure we keep the hair out of my face, that's all. There's nothing more irritating than when you get the hair in your face. I'm bringing this up. Bring it up one more time. Very slow on the base. Project that forward. Bring the clay up and then push that clay down. Wherever you start feeling that bump starting to kick out, you're going to lower your right hand to that edge. Pull up just a little bit here. And then bring that back down. Slowly bring that fist back. And then you're centered. Gonna open this up. Looking for a little rabbit on the inside of that hole there. We can't see any rabbits, so we're gonna open up that hole. we find any grubs? Maybe a mole? You know, you never really know. When you open up the clay, what you're gonna find in here, right? Yeah, maybe a little air bubble too. Smooth out that base just ever so slightly. Get ready to grab your llama. Your llama's biting down right on the rim of that hole and slowly lifting up that hole to become a volcano. That's all a volcano is just a hole, right? Right down to the bottom, grab your knuckle, right to this edge, right? And you're just trying to feel your finger through the clay. I feel the finger, and I'm slowly going to lift this up. Nothing too crazy. Just bring that up. Okay. We got one more little moment here. We probably got one more little knuckle. Look at that little booger on the inside of the pot there. Get that out of there. Grab your knuckle again. Create this little bump. And just slowly take that little bump up. Alright. Don't want to put too much tension on that rim. You don't want to disturb the sleeping dragon that resides within the volcano. And you're going to grab a little bump on the bottom. You're going to push this rest of this clay down. We'll save that for later. To find this little bump, have the fingers right underneath there. Oh. We're just slowly walking this little bump right up the side of the pot. Like a slug going on a journey to find his next meal. He's a hungry slug, so he keeps on moving. Even when there's obstacles in his way, he just continues trekking on forward to get to the very top of that rim. Be a little bit slow on this rim here, right? So bring that up. Chill, 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 chill. Look at that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Honestly, this is pretty therapeutic to watch falling asleep. Thank you, Pava. I think I'm saying your name right, Pava. Alright. We're gonna look on the inside. What do we see in there? Is there an ocean on the inside of the volcano? I think so. We're gonna get some of that water out of there. You know? At our very whim, you know, we've decided to turn the ocean into a desert, right? Went right down to the bottom. And find the rhythm. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay, we missed that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we found that. Okay. Now we're gonna just walk up this twist, right? Just walk the twist up. Is it all nice and even? We got one little bump that we can push up just a little bit more. Right there. And we're going to force it to go down. So we're going to hold on to this rim. Camera B. Slowly watch this twist. Okay. There we go. Right on this interior here. Hold that with your thumbs just a little bit. Give it a couple of rotations. Start pulling this outward. Very slow. Let the wheel do the work here, right? Just something small right on that top rim. Almost like a little jungle tree in Minecraft or something, right? Somebody said that was insane. Ah, thank you. Pulling this back just a little bit. I'm looking at this one, there's a couple of things that we can do here, right? Personally, when I see this space here, there's something that's really beautiful about the distance there. So I don't think I want to do too much else. Right, we will give the bottom something. Cam says Nito. Thank you, Cam. I'm slowly pulling this little skirt out. We don't get it too thin, right? Alright, I'll slow the wheel down. Right? We're waiting for the moment to pounce, right? Here we go. Like a panther stalking a rabbit in the woods. Slow it down just a little bit. We're waiting for the right moment. And a little bit faster. Bring this up. Skip one, bring that up. Skip one, bring that up. Skip one, bring that up. Little petals on the ground there, right? Stop, Trudeau. Oh man, you're from Canada. That's so funny. Just pottery, yo. So we got a couple of petals on the ground there, right? So here we go. Look at this. That's number one. Okay, we're gonna get on to number two. Camera A. Whoop, I kicked something. Open this up. We're in this bottom edge. I'm gonna open this up. Here we got our second chunk of clay. All right, wheel. Wheel. There we go. Push this down. Come back to life, clay. Come back to life. Right down to the bottom. We're getting ready. Bring this up. Right back down to that bottom edge. Add a little bit more water. Slowly, the base is where it's most important, right? Once you get the base kind of established, the rest of it is just moving your hands upwards, right? But it's really all about getting the base going slow, getting that clay even, and then slowly taking that up, right? This top is going to get a little bit wonky as I push this, but that's okay. My hair is getting caught in it. And then you're going to speed up when you get to the top there. Okay, slow down. Slowly where it's twisting, you're going to bring your hand down there. Very slowly. All the way to the base. Get ready to switch your hand positioning. Get a little bit of water. And bring that right back up. Okay. You can see even when the clay gets all wacky, you know, as long as you keep consistent pressure, the clay's going to want to get right back on center, right? I always think it's not like you're pushing, you know, really hard, right? It's almost just like you're taped to the surface, like Velcro, right? Go right down to that base. We're going to open this up. A little bit of water. Again, we're looking in the hole for some rabbits, but we found some air bubbles. We're gonna cut right through, right? I always think like I'm Captain Hook in these moments, right? Peel back that clay. Oh, we're gonna start again, right at that middle part. And slow down a little bit. The more wide you get, right, the slower you have to go. So when we get to that edge, we're gonna slow down. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to kind of condense that rim. camera B. Everything right up. The llama's biting right on that rim, and we're slowly lifting the clay up. And again, the llamas, they love their volcanoes, right? Always imagine those two lanes of traffic, those two hands, that ongoing and oncoming traffic, right? And when they come right past each other, that's what's going to give you the volcano there. The knuckle right underneath that little bump. Bring that up. And what do we have? We have a steeper volcano. Go right back down to the bottom again. A bit more water. Knuckle right at that bottom edge. Pushing that in. Finding that bump. There it is. And taking that up. And it's like we're just walking that bump up, right? Really try to listen to what the clay's telling you and what the clay's giving you, right? If it's giving you a hard time, you know, you're doing something wrong. You gotta learn to speak with it. Alright, there we go. A little bit of water right on the rim again. Collar that in. And now we're gonna do a height pull, right? And so now that the walls are pretty even, a slight taper towards the top, we're gonna go right down to the base. We're taking our hand and we're scratching against the interior wall there, right? Do we feel any dry spots? Nope. Okay, we're ready to pull. Why are we feeling for the dry spots? If you hit a dry spot during your pull and all of a sudden it tugs at you, especially when you get to the top rim, that's not good. Again, we're finding this little bump. And look at that. You're just walking that little bump up. You just want to breathe, you want to look at where your hands are, you want to feel that clay. I mean, look at that pole, right? As long as you're calm, cool, collected, constant pressure, you can just walk that pole right up the side of the pot, right? Okay. Again, I'm going to try to get some of that water out of the interior there. Alright. Push down right at the base. We're going to try to save some of that clay for later. Okay, slow down the wheel. Right, again, we're prowling through the jungle. All of a sudden we hear footsteps. Covering more distance. Again, slowly walking the twist up the side of the pot. It's a journey, right? Pots are a journey or a history. Bring this right up to the top edge there. Making sure it's nice and even. You can see I'm trying to force that twist a little bit on the top. Alright, our hand's a little bit wet around this rim. Slowly allowing that clay to twist down, let it fold over itself. And we're going to slowly push our fingers out. Slowly bringing this up. Let the wheel do the work. Slow down, kiss the rim just a little bit. And maybe I'm going to bring the rim out just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, right at the bottom. Push down. Pull out that wall. Little skirt on the bottom of the pot there. Get the tool. On this edge. Have the sponge right behind the tool. Slowly push the tool in towards the middle. You can see how it just kicks that up, right? And again, I'm going to use my pinky on the outside here. I'm going to slowly pull this wall. Okay, great. If I'm looking at this, I think that this one needs the cuts, right? So we can do a pattern tendril on the bottom. You know what, actually, this is a double tendril, thin double tendril. So done. And pull this out. Okay. Got another one. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, great. Water right onto the side of the pots. And slowly twist this up. Maybe we're gonna allow this to sort of be pulled over. Stick that right on the rim there. Give it some flow. Again, pull this up. Twist these. And again, I'm just trying to twist the pot just a little bit. Hold it right on that spot. Twist it back, curl, set it there, right? You don't want to do too much, right? The first one was a little bit too much, maybe. The second one I think is looking really good. Alrighty. Come right down to the bottom edge. Clean that up just a tad. Pull that out. Sweet. Alright, here's number 2. Lift this up. And we're done. Alrighty. We got the third pot coming at you guys here in a second. Camera A. Alright. Pottery shelf. Some more water, right? Our water bucket was getting a little bit too thick, right? I always like to keep my water bucket thin. And why do I do that? Why do I want it thin? I feel like when I'm throwing with slip, there's only so much water that can be taken out when the water gets thick, right? Your sponge stops absorbing that slip, right? So I like to keep it thin, so as I'm trying to get water off the pot, it's a little bit easier for my sponge to take it out. Also, I think I like throwing and I like feeling my clay with my fingers. Sometimes if I have really thick slip and I'm throwing with that, I don't feel like I can really feel the surface of the clay like I can when I use just the water. Okay. Again, I'm pushing down. Alright, here we go, pushing this in just a little bit, slowly bringing that up. Okay, there's number 1. Again, right down to the bottom, going down again. I slowly take that up. Arvin says 3 dots, or 4 dots. Alright, we're gonna go right down to the bottom one more time. It's going to get a little bit wobbly, right? But we're going to keep it chill. And breathe. And then slowly project that forward. Speed up as we get to the top edge here. And there we go. Slow back down. Right to that top. Twist that top edge. Push it down just a little bit. It's getting a little bit thin in that middle area. So we're going to lower our right hand down to where those spots were twisting. I'm going to set it back on center for a second. Add some more water. Tilt that back over. And again, it's like our hands are velcroed to the surface. Right to the bottom. Get ready for the twist. Transition. 2 lanes of traffic. Pull that right back up, right? So you see how you start using the steps and stages of ceramics as tools that you can activate, right? Think of like combos in a fighting video game, right? A little bit more water, again, bring that up. Breathe and push it down. Some more water. Right to that base. Hammer fist coming right down on top. And then again, we're slowly going to bring this out towards our body. Fist right in that middle area. Slowly bring that right out to that edge. We got that hockey puck nice and center. Okay. Camera B. Open up that clay. Finger right in, right? Is there any rabbits down in there? I don't think so, right? Gotta make sure you add some water in there. You can't have the tadpoles drying out in the pond. Using our nails to cut across that bottom. It should feel like butter that you left out, right? The night before when you were making some midnight toast. And then you wake up and in the morning you're like, oh dang, I left the butter out. Well, it's gonna be easy to get it on the bread now. That's kind of what you want that clay to feel like. It shouldn't be a battle, right? In that moment, right? Because you're not even battling there. You did the battle during the centering, right? That's the real battle, I think, of throwing. Throwing is all a battle, but that's where, you know, a lot of the battle is happening. There's different stages to the battle, right? And I always like the ending to be the victory, right? The march back from the battle, right? The victory march. Color that in. Alright. Again, we're going to grab our little knuckle right on this rim here. Bring that right into that bottom edge. It's a little bit off center, but we're going to chill out. Create that little bump. You got the bump? Great. You're going to slowly bring that up, right? Really listen to what the clay is telling you about itself, right? Every chunk that you're going to interact with is a little bit different. They're all going to say something a little bit differently, right? A lot of people use stages and steps as a way to unify the voice of the material. I think for me, it's more about finding that voice in each material and realizing it's different. Every pot that you're going to interact with is an individual, right? You don't treat everybody the same, so why are you going to treat every pot the same, right? You might have similar conversations, but the result from those conversations is always going to be different. Again, slowly find that little bump. Carry that right to that top edge. There's a thin spot right in this top edge here, so I gotta be careful. Add some water right to that rim. And you know what? We're actually gonna collar this. And I think we probably got one more pull, right? When I'm collaring, you can see how drastic I'm collaring that in. And that rim is just really wonky. This whole top part here is pretty wonky, right? It all starts right here at this little rip or tear. And so that's gonna be frustrating to deal with later. But let's just hang out inside of our pot right now. Okay. A little water. Feeling the inside rim. Yep, all good. Right down to this bottom edge. Find this little bump. That's what you're looking for, this little bump here. Right? Every single chunk of clay is going to talk to you a little bit differently, right? And so once you have that bump, that's what you're going to be carrying up. Slow down as you get to the top there, you know? We're going to reach that spot where we had that really thin spot. So we're not going to freak out. We're just going to let it exist. We're going to get to that top edge. We're going to chill out right there. Alright. Sweet. Get some of that water out of the interior of the pot. You can see halfway up we're getting pretty thin, so getting a little bit wobbly there. Again, this is going to be another one. We're going to just walk the twist up the side of the pot, right? Again, we're going back into the jungle, right? The unknown, the depths of the ocean, whatever is the scariest, right? You're just going to keep on walking. No matter what comes at you, just keep on walking. Stay consistent through the pole, right? Alright, the last one was a little bit of a short tendril there. Or a short vein of the pot, vein of the tree, but we're just going to keep on walking. We're getting to the part where it's starting to get really thin, right? But what are we going to do? That's right, we're going to keep on walking. We're actually going to spend some more time. Maybe we'll get a double twist here. And so you see how I'm spending some more time in that middle. Twisting this down. It's going to want to nest. Okay? And then with one hand, add a little bit of water right on this rim. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything more on that top edge there. I'm gonna hold this middle and then watch it twist up right at that bottom. Twist up a little bit more, twist up more, and there you go. Alright, so now we got a double twist there. Okay. Right to this bottom edge. Keeping an eye on the top, right? It's going to drift, it's going to fall, it's not going to want to listen to us, right? I have an air bubble right on the skirt as well. So got to be chill, you know? Alright, open up that bottom, okay? Where's it tilting? Is it tilting to one direction? You got to be careful when you spin from here on out. And you can see it's slowly wanting to drift over to one side. We're going to keep our eye, and if it starts twisting, that's okay. If it falls over, that's also okay, you know? It's all about interacting with each pot in a different way. There we go. Right to this bottom edge. Oh, and look at that. Look at it just want to tilt. And it's starting to get a water fissure. You're going to see it right over here. Do you sell your trees? What do you do with them? Alright. Camera A. Yeah, just tilt. So you can see some of my trees. I just think it's so funny to watch it tilt like this. Okay. There we go. I'm going to set that right back in the middle there. Okay. Spin, and you can see it's going to actually, the whole entire top is ripping open now. So we added a lot of water, right? So that's a water fissure. That's not happening because it's, you know, cracking because of dryness, right? That's water getting in between the clay particles and ripping that open, all right? Camera B. Where's that sponge at? Oh yeah, it's right in my lap. Do you sell your trees? What do I do with them? I just keep them. I just hold on to them. I don't even fire them. I just keep them there. And then one day, I'll have enough and I'll do something with them. But for right now, I'm just going to keep on making them. Every day I make 3 of them. I post about them every day as well. That rim, okay, sweet. And again, I feel like this one, what do we think? I think this one just keeps calling tendrils to me. It just screaming tendrils, tendrils, tendrils. All right. I'm not going to do long tendrils. Okay. Whoop. Hey, chill out. Cut through that edge there. Oh, I can rip that one off. That'll be okay. This edge is really thin. We're just going to finish this off here. We got some really wacky tendrils here. These ones I feel like aren't going to really look that nice. It's just so thin. We're just going to go with what we have. What did the clay give us? What did the process allow us to make? And so we're just going to sort of dance around the skirt of the pot here. Give it some twists. Don't force it too much, right? The twists look best when they look like they've grown there, right? Almost like pole beans on a post, right? They almost look like they're just crawling, right? There's like a tension and a direction to the growth, right? It's not just all over the place, it has a direction. Look at that, curl that right on the bottom, and then curl that out. Look at that. Some really nice stuff is looking cool there. That's a nice double twist. Yeah, you know, I had another double twist not too long ago that I thought was really, really good. I think it was like, I don't know, like last week sometime. I'm sure if you looked at the thumbnails on my videos, you'd find them. But look at that. I'm really vibing with this one, you know. It's sad that this one has to go in the back because it's the shortest, right? But, alrighty. Here we go. Grab 3. Right this bottom edge here. Take some more. This is number 1. This one, you know, look what a strong voice that pot has. Alright. Camera A. This one, not as strong, right? A little bit more interesting. You know, there's something that's really happening with those side little tendrils there. I feel like I need to highlight that more. Let me turn this. I feel like it's really like screaming at me here. So I'll let you guys look at that. I mean, look at that tendril, right? Zoom. Right? It just looks like it's searching for something, right? This one looks a little bit more lost. Okay? Now look at this one on the top. It's going to look like it has a lot stronger of a direction. The tendrils are going to look more like they're crawling up towards something, right? Where the ones on the second one look like they're more aimless. They're searching, right? I mean, just look at how those tendrils look like they're just launching right up to help out the top surface there, right? Those 2 rips, those are 2 spots for something to happen. Okay. So here we go. Get over here. All right. Green on. Green on. All right, y'all. Hello, everybody. Back again today with another pottery review. I think on this one, I'm going to start off with the one over here. For me, this pot has so much, it almost looks like a soldier or something. It's really stiff. There's something that's really nice about that slow tension that's building up through the body of the vase over here. And then I have nice petals right on the bottom. I feel like really allowing that middle to really breathe. All right, if I look at this one over here, you see this little tendril kind of snaking. It looks like it's searching for something. It's not very strained, right? It looks a little bit loose. It looks lost, right? And so I think that that's important distinction on that pot is because the one on the top here, I mean, look at the way those tendrils look like they're just launching up to the 2 water fissures on that top there. I think there's really some interesting things going on these pots, you know? I even feel like that one is just collapsing and more on the interior on that top there. Really, I think looking that top one is looking so strained. All right, but anyway, hey, thank you so much for watching. All the best and strong mentality. Oh, it didn't play. All the best and strong mentality. There we go. Man, this top pot, I hope it just doesn't fall. I mean, just look at that angle that it's getting. It just looks like it's just, that pot looks like it just has anxiety. Here, bro, chill out. A little sponge right on this rim. You just kind of squash that down, and then it just sit right on that rim there. You know, that's a little bit too much, maybe. Just have it right there, so if it wants to rest there, it can. Alright, sweet. Thank you guys for watching. That's all I got in me for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.